Hey, this is Retired Geek Woman Adventures with Rhiannon with Oblivion, episode number 22. Welcome to my channel. Guys, you're really blowing me away every single day. There's more of you, so thank you so much. There's going to be a secret word in the day spoken in this video. Listen for it and use it in the comments below. This is a retired slow play, but I do have a plan for my playthrough. Please subscribe and like my videos. It helps YouTube like me better and makes my day. There's a community tab, about tab with my upload schedule and playlist, so please check all those out on my main channel. This has become my job and my part-time job in retirement. If you want to help out retired senior gamer, there's a Patreon link down below. But the most important thing, and I hope you're ready for it, please make a note. Let's have some fun starting now. And welcome back. All right, so we're going to be doing a couple of things today. Our first task at hand is we're going to go head down to Skingrad and talk to Sinderion. We do have more than 10 nirnroots. He's going to create us an elixir of exploration, which he says is very good for people that go into dungeons or something. This is a game-long quest, is this seeking your roots. He wants more and more and more. The first time we gave him one that prompted us to go see him. Then we collected a total of 10 more, and now we got to go see him again. So it makes you addicted to nirnroots, just giving you a heads up on that. And what's funny about that, if you play Skyrim, when you see nirnroots after playing Oblivion, the number of hours that I've played, I can't pass them up. It's impossible. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to go head down and talk to Kud-Ei, I don't know how to say that, in Bravo, to deliver. We found Ardeline's staff, or we didn't find a way to buy it off of someone because some jerk stole it and then sold it. So we're going to go down and get that recommendation, and I think we're getting very close to having all the recommendations done. I want to also mention that I'm, for the first time, using a green screen. So yeah, I know, I've got over 200 videos on my channel right now, and this is the first time I've used a green screen. So you're going to have to forgive me for as I work out the bugs and figuring out what looks best. I hate this chair behind me. Now I know why gamers have those game chairs that got real skinny backs. So you don't see the back of them so much. That's ugly, isn't it? But it is my office chair, and I'm sticking with it for a while. So I want to thank my person who gave me my green screen as a gift. Again, thank you so much. Love you. All right, so we're going to get going on our task today. So we had slept in here just to get some sleep in the basement of the Mages Guild. I swear I don't know where to sleep, because I go to sleep if somebody else was already there. That's too churl. So anyway, we decided to go ahead and sleep there for the night. It's raining again. Oh my gosh, how awesome. Man, which way am I going? So one of my rules for myself is to sleep at night and travel during the day. So I'm just saying, that's what I do. That's a rule for myself. Part of it is I can't see the screen very well at night, so that's one of the reasons why. It's also a role-playing thing. The roads are safer during the day, in theory. So that's another reason why. Just me. It's just part of me and being me. Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on our map. So we are going to be going directly south. So I think what we're going to do is go the most direct route, which is directly south. We've done this route before. It's been a little while, but we're going to do it again. Oh, hello. We don't want to run into the ruins. But it's the fastest way. For all you new people, welcome. I don't fast travel. I ride my horse everywhere I go, except in Imperial City. That's my only exception to fast traveling, because it's a pain in the neck to get around. You get lost, and it's so big, and it's just a real pain. So I fast travel Imperial City, but it's my, oh, careful. It's my only exception. You don't want to get hurt here. It's my only exception. Otherwise, we're riding a horse. It helps with immersion. I love the horses. They're my favorite horses in any game that has horses that I've ever played. So we're going to ride the horse. Now eventually, and very, very soon, hopefully, we'll have enough money to buy a new horse. And I've kind of scoped out, I've narrowed it down to two. Either the fastest horse in the game or the strongest horse in the game. One of those two will be my choice. And, wow. Try not to... It does hurt your horse if you go down a hill too fast. I think something's chasing me? I don't know. But anyway, the music changes, by the way, when something's chasing you, so I probably do have something chasing me. Who knows what it is. So anyway, I'm going to buy a new horse. We're getting close to that, and that will speed up the game for us quite a bit. I mean, I could get on one horse, take a little trot, and then get on the next one, take a little trot. You'll go, oh my gosh, that does make a difference. I was shocked the first time I did it. Like, whoa. Hold on to your reins. Here we go. So anyway, that's happening soon. We're making pretty good monies. We do need to go... What is that cave right there? There's a cave right there. Do you see it? Let's wander down there real slow. Ish. I just want to get it on my map. No! There's goblins! Redguard Valley. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Run! Run for your lives, dear. That's what I'm doing. I don't want to get into a goblin fight. Oh my gosh. And now we got these guys. Okay, come on. Whoa, what's happening here? Dang, my horse did it! Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I thought there would be something here. Come on, what were you hitting him with? Where's your weapon? Kept thinking that it would come back. Like, you fell too fast. Are you alright? Oh my gosh. That was pretty good. Now, also, what I meant when I said strongest horse in game, they, let me see, I'm looking for convalescent. It means it has more hit points. So we're going back to our weak fireball. So, you know, I don't know which is best for us. I'm kind of leaning towards the fastest horse in the game because it still has good hit points. It's just the other one's faster. I think we're going to go with fastest. I'm pretty sure. So that'll be soon. And I use my old Prima guide, my old used up, marked up, bent up Prima guide to find out which horse I wanted to get. Yes, I could have gone to the wiki, but I'm old school. I played this game when it first came out. Whoops, I thought I had my... Is he dead? Okay. I know you could go to the wiki. I'm definitely old school. I played this game 17 years ago, okay? So, you tend to play the same way you've played for forever and ever, right? Goblin Jim's Cave. Run! Oh my gosh. These Oblivion gates, we're going to start getting into them soon. Oh, now I got something else chasing us. What a pain in the neck. We're going to get into them. It's just I don't want to get into them yet. Got other things we're doing. I don't want to stay focused on this, but they'll keep popping up. Because until you finish the final quest line, they keep popping up. So, and I mean, they'll be all over the map. So we'll get to them. I'm not afraid. We closed one already, right? And once you close one, then there's only so many maps, and then they use templated. So, let's see. There. So once you get the hang of it, you'll go, okay, this is this one, this is that one, and it kind of stays the same. You get the same ones over and over again. I'm not speaking very well. This is something, having my face showing while I'm playing and talking at the same time is kind of a newish thing for me, kind of relatively new, and I don't do it very well. I think we did have something chasing us. Hello. Oh my gosh, in a previous episode, we had a sheep it was standing at a gate, and it had a, it's that way. We had a guard that was looking at it and yawned or something. It was hilarious.
Tidings, citizen.
It's so fun after 17 years to be coming across something that you haven't ever seen before. I love being surprised. And it's been a long time since I played, so a lot of this I don't remember. Oh, by the way, I have short-term memory loss. Part of getting older.
Welcome back.
Hello.
How goes the search?
Well.
If you need to know more...
I read it.
Fantastic. You actually found 10 of the Nirnroot. I'll begin making the Elixir of Exploration right away. According to my research from the tome, I'll need at least 20 more Nirnroot to make the next magnitude of elixir. In any case, if you come back in about 24 hours, I should have the weaker elixir ready for you.
So if I happen to have come back here for any reason, let's look at the updated quest. Here we go. He told me if I wished to have a moderate version of the Elixir of Exploration, he'd need 20 more samples. So now we got to find 20 more samples. Like I said, this is going to be a very ongoing thing. Alright, so let's change out to Bravo recommendation. Bravo. So, we are Skingrad. I think we're going to go cross country. We're going to go direct. We haven't done this before. You scared the crap out of me, lady. Okay. I think that's what we're going to do. We may open up some more interesting places, and if you've listened to previous episode, I really don't know if you could break quests by going into ruins and doing things that are part of a quest that you haven't come across yet. So that's why I tend to not I'm at the wrong that's why I tend to not explore too much. If you know if you can explore and break things, let me know. I hadn't read that either way, so that's why I tend to shy away. Besides, I'm always very busy. I always have so many quests on my log, and I'm trying to get them cleaned off. I really hate that about this game, is that you just get so many at once. Some of them you've picked up on your own, some of them comes on there from talking.
Hi there.
Hi there. Why did you put my horse over here? Alright. Alright, we gotta get out of this area, and then we want to go south. Or, yeah. Gotta get away from the fence and the vineyards. Let's look at this. And I'm going the wrong way. What an idiot. Let's see, it's that way. Good heavens. It's like you get going so far one direction, you go too far one direction, so I can't really go that way, but I can go around. Going around this Skingrad. Skingrad is like next to... Sorry, my cats are being crazy. Next to Imperial City, I think Skingrad is the next biggest, and it's easy to get lost. Very easy to get lost. Alright, let's kind of get pointed. Jeez Louise, peoples. You're going, man, she don't know how to follow a map. Now, I will tell you, I was always a very good navigator with a map, an old paper map. What the heck? I navigated across this country more than once with an old paper map. I'm pretty good with maps. But, oh man, look at that, right in the way. A lot of times when you come across these gates, you come across creatures that are going to attack you. They come running out. So there's a new Oblivion gate that we hadn't seen before. I don't want to fight the creatures. Go away. What the heck is that? Looks like dirt. So I'm thinking we need to cut east. Which is that way. Let's get away from this goblin place. Looks like a goblin place. I hate it that when you come across an Oblivion gate that it makes the sky red. For a long time. Look how far past we are and it's still red. But I don't, like I said, it won't go away. They won't completely go away until we have finished the main quest line, and I don't want to do that. So we'll just stop complaining about it eventually. Eventually. Found a new fort. Awesome. Sorry. My cats are out on my deck and it's screened, but they go freaking out when there's birds that stop by. Or squirrels. Or whatever. Stop by. They just lose their little minds. Uh-oh, something's attacking me. Thank you for not attacking my horse. Anyway, I'm keep peeking at them because I had been keeping them inside because they were biting. One of them was biting the screen, putting holes in it. We just recently screened it in. Like, okay, you can stop that. So I have to keep an eye on them. So that they don't do things that they shouldn't be doing. I do sometimes show videos and pictures of my kitties on my community tab, so go check that out every once in a while. One of them is getting ready to have their first birthday. They're both kittens. So one of them's getting ready to have a first birthday, so I'll probably put a picture or video or something of her up there. And you can see my kitties. For those who like kitties. I like kitties. My grandkids call me Grandma Kitty. Because the kids have so many grandkids with the blended families, which are awesome. And one time one of the grandkids said something about which grandparent are we going to see, and my stepdaughter told him, and his response was, "Oh, that's great. I'm gonna fall. What the heck?" And he's like, "Oh, you mean Grandma Kitty, because I have kitties." And it kind of stuck, so that's been my grandparent name for quite a while. Grandma Kitty, and I don't mind being known by that. That's a pretty awesome name. I like being different. Something is out after us, and I don't know what it is, and I'm afraid to stop. By the way, just what you just saw, I can jump with your horse, but you do need to be careful. It's really easy to get your horse hurt. How we doing here? So far we found that, and that's all we found. We're going to come up across the Inn of Ill Omen, which I don't think we need to stay at. Sounds kind of sad and scary. Would we have nightmares if we slept there? I have no idea. This is a pretty quiet trek, very rocky. So, I don't think I've hurt my horse. I haven't heard it crying. I hate it when I hurt my horse. It makes me so sad. A lot of deer. Oh. I hate that sound. Means something's after us. I got the music turned way down so that I don't have to yell over it. And that's what that is. The music changes when a creature is after you. It could be anything. An imp, a bear, a rat, a wolf. The creatures change as you level up. This looks like another... Ah! I saw that. Oh, I'm gonna level up. Yay! Anything else? Hi there. Thought there was more than one thing after us, but I guess not. Hey, we must outrun it. Okay. Back on track. I get so distracted. But it couldn't turn out a little bit of imp gall. Plus, we just went up a level, so next time we sleep, we'll be going up to our next level, which I think is level 4. Don't hold me to that. I'm not 100% sure. My gosh. These Oblivion gates are really beginning to be annoying. Uh-oh. Okay, we've got to do some fighting here. Don't you ever touch my horse. There's a big fight going on here. What's going on, guys? The hunter. Did you guys... Whoa, hold on. My goodness. You guys, they did kill a hunter. Oop. Lockpick. That's why I check these things. Imperial Legion Forester. Oh, I'm so sorry. But a silver bow, boots, gauntlets, Legion Curious heavy armor, gold, torch. Let's check the boot. Let's check the boots and stuff. Greaves we're wearing is 81, 92. Fur gauntlets give you 1. Leather give you 1. So it's a matter of which looks better. Those look better. And my boots are rough leather boots. Yes, I know. Those look the same, don't they? They look identical. I'm into fashion when it comes to my games. And what's funny is I'm really not that big into fashion. I'm not a clothes person. I don't buy a lot of clothes. I wear the same stuff for 1,000 years. It's just, in game, it's like if I'm gonna die, I want to look really good doing it. Where did my poor horse get left? Hey horse, where are you? There you are, honey. Did you get hurt? Nope. I got hurt a little bit, so we're gonna go ahead and heal. Just for the experience. Okay, so a little disruption there. My cats are sitting on they were freaking out. I couldn't figure out what they were freaking out about. Well, our neighbor upstairs doesn't have a screened-in deck, and apparently there is a squirrel in the gutter up there, and so they were losing their ever-loving minds, trying to figure out how they could get to it. It's like, dudes, stop. Alright, so we had ourselves a little battle there. We got some armor from a very... I really feel bad about the Imperial Hunter, but nothing I can do to help. He's gone, so we'll take all of his money and armor and weapons. I'm really trying to be careful so I don't hurt my sweetie. Hurt my poor horsey. may be slow, but it's what we got, right? It's helping us on our journey. It fights alongside us. It'll be sad when we have to put it away. Alright. We're down at Bravo now. Hello. Oh, why? There's a horse on this bridge. Last time it was in front of the door. I felt like getting on it and riding it off to move it. See, it tells me right there. Tell me right there about the chapel healers. Okay, let's first stop. I'm going ahead. I'm right in here at the fair deal.
What can I do for you?
Well, let's check our relationship.
Take your time.
We're pretty good shape. So,
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
now first let's see. Can we... You're on the S. Can we go up? Like just there? Let's see. For gauntlets.
You don't expect me to make that.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm going to go back to the S. We may need to go down a tad because it ticks them off whenever you do that.
That's a good deal.
When you fail, it can tick them off, so I have to go a couple notches down. Silver bow, leather greaves, mercantile is increased, a legion cuirass. Look at that, 106. Yes, please. And these extra fur boots.
That seems a fair price.
Imp gall.
An excellent bargain.
And a fur pelt. We've got 2 repair hammers right now. I think that'll do us.
I appreciate your business.
Thank you. I appreciate your help. Your help and your good deals. Okay, let's, while we're standing here, repair our stuff real quick. All right. For the lowest first. And this cuirass, I don't think she does repairs. We'll have to go someplace that does repairs to repair it, to keep it in good repair, because that's the best thing that we've had so far. All right. So...
Do you think anyone knows more about Tamriel than Ita Rias?
I would assume she's traveled extensively. Must have been some time ago, though, since she never seems to leave the guild hall.
All right. Refresh my memory.
How delightful.
Hi there.
Welcome.
Did you hear that someone played yet
Well
another
met.
prank on Jean Frasoric in Bruma? I don't know how she keeps falling.
Do you have the mage's staff associate?
Do have it. Yes.
Ah, wonderful. I shall be most pleased to return this to its rightful owner. Thank you. You needn't tell me the details of what was involved in getting it. It's perhaps better that I know nothing about it. Your actions for the guild more than merit a recommendation. I shall send it to the university promptly. And to thank you more personally, I shall teach you this spell. You may find it useful in certain circumstances.
Really? Captivate? Interesting. All right, let's look here. I was right. I have received recommendations from all of the local guild halls in Cyrodiil. I must now travel to the Arcane University and speak to Romulus Polis. So awesome. I'm so glad that I finally had made that achievement.
I had no
I'm
idea.
in desperate need of help, and I
Heard
think
any
you're the
news from
only
the other
one
provinces?
that I can turn
Nothing
to.
I'd like to
Who
talk
is that her?
I don't suppose you could help me locate my friend Henantir,
Oh,
could you?
okay. That's another local quest. So we're going to skip that for now.
Please.
Have you
I'm
heard
in
any word
desperate
about the
need of
other
help,
provinces?
Yeah,
and
he'll-
I think you're the
I have heard
only
that the
He'll
great
one
keep-
houses
I
of
can
Morrowind
turn to.
are
Oh my
in
gosh,
West
stop.
Indor
How are
is
you?
in ruins.
I've said before, it's one of the most awesome things about this game is that people talk to each other. And it's also one of the worst things because if they're in close proximity, there was like 4 or 5 people talking at the same time. And I was like, stop. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. So that was huge. That was something that I've been working on for quite a while. So we do need to go to the Imperial City. That was important. That's the next thing that we need to do for the Mages Guild. So that was huge. The we're making great progress with the Mages Guild. We do for the next thing for the Fighters Guild. We need to go to Anvil, which is like way over here. I haven't had any other quests that send us that direction. So really, Imperial City, and that's our next. You can see that's marked our next thing. Okay, so I think that the next thing we're going to do is make our way to the Imperial City. I'm very anxious to move along the Mages Guild quest, and so I think that's what I wanted to start working on next. I know it's kind of like, you know, it feels like I'm just jerking back and forwards and everything, but I think this is the new topic. What? Oh, okay. New topics. Sorry, I hit the console button. New topics means I can talk to people about... Let me see if it comes up with this guy and I can show you.
What do you want?
Right. There's a new topic.
Kud-Ei is a member of Bravil's Mages Guild. She put the word out that a good friend of hers went missing. She's offered a reward, but as far as I know, nobody's taken her up on the offer. Not sure who's missing either. She's keeping quiet about it. I suppose if you're interested, you could head over there and ask Kud-Ei yourself.
Kud-Ei, okay. So now I actually put it as a quest. I didn't mean for that to happen. So, what I started to say, what I was saying earlier, as far as the quests, yeah, I want to get this Mages Guild piece done. Obviously, it's going to take us a while to get all of the Mage Guild quests done, but I really am hot on this right now, so I just want to get going on it. We've got a lot of work to do on the Fighters Guild, but our next person that we need to see is in Anvil. And I think what I'm going to do, it probably won't be this episode because I'm trying to keep it down to 30 to 45 minutes. I think next episode we're going to go over, there's a glen north of Kvatch that we need to go to. That was something that was a request from someone in the Mages Guild made to us, and go to Anvil too. So those are going to be the two things that we're going to be doing in our next episode. So you have to stay tuned for that. But this one, I want to run up to Imperial City again and talk to Raminus about what our next step is. I'm very excited about this. It'll take a while to get there. It's... Oh, really? Oh, really?
You die!
Why won't I die? Here.
This ends here! Jump on my sword while you can...
Their smack talking is hilarious. I think what she was going to say is jump on my sword while you die. Or something like that. Oh my gosh, too funny. Thank you, skeleton. So, as I was saying, we're just going to go ahead and get this part of the Mages Guild done. The Fighters Guild is, pretty straightforward. You go do a quest, you turn it in, you get money, you do enough of them, you get promoted. The Mages Guild is different in that you've got to get these recommendations, which we just did all of the major cities. We got their recommendations. They should all have been sent into the Imperial City, and now we can see what's happening next. And we will get quests from them as well. So that's what I wanted to do, is get that out of the way. And once we do that, then I may start focusing on some of the towns. There's some really interesting quests that are different. It's not go fetch this. It's not all go fetch this or go fetch that, or whatever. There's different things that happen in the town quests. Like we just accidentally ended up with the one from the Mages Guild, the one I was trying to avoid getting on my list. See, I hate having all these quests. Look at all these quests. I hate this. There's no way to avoid this though. But I love it on games where I can do like a screenshot and see everything that I want in one place. But you see that it put it on there. And I remember this quest. I remember it's a very interesting one actually. and fun to do. So we're going to go back and pick it up eventually. But I want to do the towns, like when I get to a town and there's all these quests to do in that town, I want to do them all at once, if that makes sense. Try to do all of the ones in that town. I want to make sure that I'm going north. I am. So I just want to kind of clump them all together. You can knock them off faster that way, unless they send you somewhere else. So if they send me a bunch of places, then I'm going to end up with, I'll just keep collecting them until, sure I'm going the right way, until I have, like, you know, 4 things to do in Bruma. Right now I've got 1 thing to do up near Bruma. You notice that once I checked out my home there at Frostcrag Spire, I haven't been back. And there's a couple of reasons. One of them is I don't make my own spells. I'm not doing potion making. I'm not even enchanting very much at all yet. I don't know if I will. Okay, which way do we go? And I haven't furnished it. There's no bed to sleep. It's a nice convenient place. If you watch that episode, I showed you all around how that it has these portals that take you to all of the mages guilds all around the world. Well, that's great if you're just wanting to go to and from the mages guilds, but what about my horse? So I don't find it to be a something that I need. Making sure I'm going right. Okay. Going correct. I shouldn't say right, I mean correct. Yeah, this is like a little spot here. So eventually, Imperial City this way. Eventually, I'm going to get certain houses in certain towns that I call strategic, just to have a place to sleep. I know it's a waste of money, but it's a great thing to spend when you have a whole ton of money. I don't have a whole ton of money. Soon I'm going to pick up a house that doesn't cost very much. This is after our first big horse purchase. We'll save the money and get the next house, and that will be our home until we are able to buy the Skingrad house. The Skingrad house is so expensive. It's the most expensive house in the game. But it's the biggest one, except for there's a DLC that adds a castle apparently, and I've been told by a subscriber, and thank you so much for telling me about it, that the castle is pretty cool. So I may look into that as far as either an additional home or a real home, depending upon the layout and the size and what it looks like. So I'll be looking into that a little bit further, because in the past times that I've played, whether I finished or not, the Skingrad home became my main home. I hate having multiple houses. Absolutely hate it. In real life, I've had 2 houses before, and it's a pain in the neck because inevitably something that you want is at the other house. My houses happen to be 2,000 miles apart, and it was a real pain in the neck. It's either you got to buy duplicates, which I hate waste and doing that. It was just a pain. I didn't like it. It was one felt like home and the other one didn't. So took care of that problem after a few years, and I'm glad now I have one home with all of my stuff in it. I know that's silly. It sounds silly. You know, I think about movie stars and stuff where they've got homes all over the world. It's like, well, which one is the home? And maybe I'm only like that. Maybe I'm the only person that's like that, where it's the home. You know, maybe I'm the only one like that. So the secret word of the day is going to be home. Use that sometime down in the comments section in a sentence. Do not say the secret word of the day is home. Just put it down in comments. Create a sentence out of it and make it interesting. You do not have to tell me where you live. I'm not going to tell you where I live. That's personal information we don't need. You can tell me what country you live in. That's kind of interesting. I've been finding out lots of people from other countries watched my videos, which is really kind of cool. So the word home down in the comments and a sentence. Thank you so much for doing that in advance. All right, we're coming up onto Imperial City. You know, I think, let's turn around. Wow, must be good. Look at the stars coming out. What is it? It's 7:51 p.m. How beautiful, huh? Sorry I do that, guys. It's just so beautiful. I can't not. All right, we're going to run to Imperial City. We're going to go talk to Raminus. and see what that gets us after all those recommendations. And after we do that, that'll probably be the end of our day here. So, awesome. There we go. And if I didn't say it already, I'm going to say it again. The only exception to fast travel is inside the Imperial City, which is a pain in the neck to get around. So the rest of the time... Oh my gosh, it's raining. The rest of the time... Hi! Raminus.
Hello, Associate. It seems you've obtained the final recommendation you required.
I did.
I have received recommendations from all the local guild halls in Cyrodiil. You've done well for yourself.
Thank you.
You may now enter the university. As a full-fledged member of the Mages Guild, I now also promote you to the rank of Apprentice and grant you the robe of the Apprentice. Take a moment and try it on. Then we shall speak of what comes next for you.
Okay, Raminus of the very beautiful green eyes. Robe of the Apprentice. I think it can be found here. Okay, let's check this. Kvatch is 2 points fortify endurance, 2 points fortify strength. Robe of the Apprentice, 2 points fortify willpower. But we have to have it on to talk to him.
We come to the real work at last.
Yeah, I hope so.
You have, no doubt, seen some of the worst the guild has to offer.
True that.
As much as we try to hold mages to a higher standard, they are only human. What I hope you will now see is that while the guild can be disjointed and misused, it can also achieve some wonderful things. Now you have an opportunity to engage in more meaningful tasks and continue with your advancement through the guild.
Well, okay.
You do not yet...
Okay. Tasks.
Before you can begin work for the guild, you'll need to do something for yourself.
I do?
Every mage carries a staff. It is crafted and enchanted by the guild and is a symbol of status. You need such a staff.
Well, cool. Tell me about this mage's staff.
The wood used for staves comes from a grove to the northeast of the Imperial City, near Wellspring Cave. Several mages tend to the grove and should be able to assist you. Speak with either Zarasha or Ilette when you arrive, and choose wisely.
Okay.
Wellspring Cave lies to the northeast of the Imperial City. The mages there can assist you.
What's he got?
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Yeah, we haven't increased enough yet. Okay, let's look at that task. Okay, I need to find the grove near Wellspring Cave, northeast of the Imperial City, to acquire wood for my mage's staff. And it is over there. So we're going to add that on our list of things that we need to do. I don't know if we need to go to Cheydinhall for anything. We'll check that out. So we have a lot to do. I don't like this robe very much. It only gives me 2 points of whatever that was, willpower. Whereas that Kvatch other thing, we'll find other better armor and enchanted armor and things like that as we go. So thank you again for following me along on this journey. This is so much fun. I'm having a blast, and I hope you are too. So if you can, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that. It helps YouTube like me better. Also liking my videos, making the comments. All of that does help, and it makes my day. When I come up in the morning, I have my tea and breakfast. I check my app the very first thing, and there's more of you. So thank you so much for following me along on this very fun journey. I'm certainly having a lot of fun with it. There is a Patreon account in my links down in the description of this video. This is my part-time job and my retirement, so any help that you can give is great. I do appreciate it so very much. So thanks again. The most important thing, though, is I want you to have a wonderful rest of your day.